Hi, this is A. Wilson. That ain't even tells like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Marriage to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 11 and 12. Episode 11 is Trouble at the Sandbar, and 12 is The Calm After the Storm. Uh, 11 started out with Cecil and Simone in their room talking about what happened the night before. And Simone said to Cecil, "I hope I hope I never make you that mad when you talk to me like Greg did Sweet Tea." And he said, "No, I would never talk to you like that, Simone. I would never talk to you like this, Simone." She went over there to Simone and gave her a kiss, and then switched to the next scene, and it was King and Quad. And King asked Quad, he said, "Did you get any sleep last night?" She said, "Oh, I slept pretty good. I slept pretty well and stuff like that." She said, "What happened for Greg to go off like that? For Greg to go off like that? What do you think happened?" And like she didn't remember, pretend that she was drunk, and she said that stuff out. And he said, "Well, I think it I think it was to talk about the S word." She said, "You mean to tell me that I came to talk about my relationship and discuss my relationship with the group and them and they be upset about this? Is not fair, King. That's not fair." King said, "Well, they can't handle it. They can't handle it." She said, "Well, they knew what they signed up for, and I'm looking at girls. You just like him, and you be on Twitter, be listening and spamming people stuff. People have been saying this on Twitter for I don't know how long. They talking, yeah, they get what they get. They know they was signed up for. I'm looking at girl. They gave you a storyline. You trying to switch the narrative like they did something wrong. But anyway, he said, yeah, it's a traumatic situation on both parts. It switched over to Sweet Tea and Greg. And Greg asked Sweet Tea, "How you doing? How you feeling now?" She said, "I don't know how to feel. I don't know which way to feel." He said, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I yelled at you and told you that." She said, "Yeah, Greg, because I was trying to help you. I was trying to be for the team." She said, "But it's like we're supposed to be planning to have a baby, and it's like we're doing all this other stuff. So I really don't know." And after that, switched to the next scene, and the next scene was Toya and Eugene having lunch with Mimi and Steven. And so what happened? They went out to lunch, and they was eating at the lunch, and then they got to talking about the situation, and they were saying, "Ooh, what do you think about the situation?" And Mimi said, "Ooh, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in." He said, "Yeah, we ain't never been on a vacation with trip like that." That's what Eugene said. And then Steve said, ooh, yeah, what was going on?" And she said, "Yeah, I seen it was going left, and that's why I said what I said. I said I felt uncomfortable and stuff like that." And then Mimi said, "Well, that's why I thought you had started it off." And Tori said, "Started it off?" She said, "How you think I started out?" She said, "I was just trying to calm myself down. That's why I was saying I felt uncomfortable, and I know Greg felt uncomfortable." Then Jean said, "Well, Tori, you did kind of kick it out." You said when you said you felt uncomfortable, that kind of, that kind of gave Greg a thing, and then Greg kind of set off Greg, and Greg went out. And she was saying, "Wow, that's why I said I was trying to calm it down, but I ain't gonna take the blame for that because I did try to calm the situation down." Then switch to the next scene. They was all around at the thing, but the scene before that, they showed contestant getting in the car with Sweet Tea and stuff, and she was saying, "I hope we have a good vacation. I hope we have a good trip." He said, "Let bygones be bygones. Let us have a good night. Don't worry about what happened last night." She was telling that to Sweet Tea and what you call it, to Greg. And so they got to the thing, and what Carl said, Simone said, "Yeah, we all here. Said, yeah, let's have a good time. Let's have a good time in Miami. Let's have a good time at the Sandbar." She said, "Here go the boat right now. We're going on the Sandbar." They all got on the boat to the Sandbar. Next thing you know, they was all drinking and having fun and all that stuff. And then so Simone said, "Yeah, everybody drink this." And then Tori said, y'all know I can't drink that y'all know I can't drink that I think it's some kind of vodka, some kind of stuff, something she can't drink, but give me that right there. And then everybody said, she said, Jackie, do you want to drink? Jack, do you want to drink? Curtis, you want to drink? Curtis said, yeah, bring me a drink. Jackie said, no, don't give me no drink. I want to drink. Say, oh, okay. And you not drinking? They said, no, I'm not drinking. And then, and then Dr. Jackie told Simone, said, Simone, do you think that you should be giving sweet tea any more liquor, any more thing to drink? She said, oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. I'm looking at they tried to twist this narrow already that sweet tea is gonna be drunk and acting a fool, or sweet tea is gonna be acting a fool, or sweet tea can't control herself. You can already see the narrative. And like I said, even though I've been watching Lakeisha sometimes she be breaking it down, but I be seeing stuff myself. That's why I be kind of defending Sweet Tea on Twitter, and even sometimes on Instagram, but more on Twitter. But anyway, after that, they all got on the boat, and then Simone said the captain said we arriving in the Sandbar. Let everybody get the stuff out. So everybody got their stuff, together. All got off the boat. They showed a picture of Cheick carrying Phaedra around and stuff, and everybody got to go in their little seats, and all the women were sitting over there in the water on floats and stuff, and then the men was over there on the other side, lounging and resting on the beach, and next thing you know, Simone gonna ask Apollo. She said, Apollo, uh, did Phaedra know you was coming? He said, yeah, Phaedra knew I was coming. I told Phaedra I was coming, and Phaedra said she knew I was coming. And she said, shit, the Phaedra, she said, Apollo, did you know Cheick and Phaedra were dating? He said, no, I didn't know they was dating. And they said, well, how you know Cheick? He said, me and Cheick are friends. Me and Cheick are homeboys. We met at the club. So y'all met at the club. And then Cheick says, Paulo, I told you that I met Phaedra. And I also told you I was dating. He said, no, you didn't tell me you were dating Phaedra. You told me you met Phaedra. He said, I did tell you that I was dating Phaedra and I met Phaedra. Paulo claimed he didn't do it. And then Phaedra said to Paulo, why are you worried about who I'm dating? And you shouldn't be worried about nothing about me about dating. She said, we've been divorced for several years now. Here go Apollo's new wife trying to get her moment. Faith, Faith, Apollo don't give a blank about who you date and stuff like that. And then Faith say, my name is not Faith, you bad built bleed. And she said, huh? What? What? And then Faith said, come on, Cheick, let's go. And then Sweetie said, Fraser was standing right there while Cheick was trying to answer more questions. And Sweetie said, well, who invited you, Apollo? And she said, Heavenly about me. She said, who? And Heavenly said, and before she could even say anything else, Heavenly said, yeah, I invited Apollo. And then he said, did you know Apollo's going to bring his wife? Well, Apollo said he wasn't going to bring his wife, but now that his wife is here, you would say, and then she said, well, why did you do that? Here come Heavenly trying to be what they call it, selling them wolf tickets, thought she was going to be bad. You don't ask me no questions. You don't question me. You don't even talk to me. I don't talk to you either. You don't talk to me. I don't talk to you, B. Sweet Tea say, you better watch how you talking to me. You better watch how you talking to me. I ain't better watch how I talking to you. Better. And Sweet Tea said, you better stop talking to me like that. And she gonna try to jump up like she's so bad in front of Simone and Jackie. And like Toya said in her confession, there was nobody but the Lord made her sit back down. But she tried to, and said, you better go on your way. And then so Steve and the guys over there talking. And so they were saying, well, who gonna do the push-ups? They say, Steve, you the athlete, do stuff. Steve say, nah, I ain't doing no 25, I ain't doing no 25 thing. I came here to have a good time. Is anybody gonna do it? Greg said, I think I can do 25. And then Greg got on the ground and started doing 25, then calling the teacher name, and stuff like that. Next thing you know, Steve looked up and see their people was arguing, there was commotion over there. He ran over there. All the other guys ran behind him. And then he said, uh, You all right, Mimi? She said, yeah, I'm all right. He said, yeah, one thing you could say about me, I don't play about my wife, I don't play about my wife. Next thing you know, next thing you know, Greg say, Letitia, calm down, calm down. I don't want to see you like that. I want to see you acting like this. So I'm tired of you talking to me. That's the question. Next thing you know, Greg was over there trying to comfort, and here come King. Greg, when you get through, I got something you want to talk about. He said, okay, man, we can talk some ways. I don't like the fact that you told me that you told Quad to shut the STF up or shut up. He said, I did tell her that because she was talking too long, talking like you don't need to be talking to her like that. You don't need to be talking to her like that. Anything you gotta talk to Quad about, you come to me for. He said, come to you. He said, he said, but she was talking disrespectful to me, disrespectful to me, and talking disrespectful to me and my wife. And you mean I can't say nothing? No, you can't say nothing to her. Anything you gotta do, you gotta come through me. But she can say but she can say any and everything to me. He said, do that make any sense? She can say any and everything to me, but I can't say nothing to her. Does that make sense to you, King? King said, I'm telling you, you better not talk to her like that anymore. And then Greg said, put up his hands. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then, and then, and then he said, well, I ain't trying to fight you, man. I'm finna go ahead on. Next thing you know, Greg thought King was finna walk on away. Her child King tore off that shirt and ran after Greg and stuff. And then Curtis came over there and Cecil came over there and said, Greg, you got everything to lose. And here comes Steve, you got everything to lose. You can fight with him. So I ain't fighting with him. That's what he is. He's just like his girl, just like his girl. And then that was the end of 11. Let me pause and get some water. I'll be going to 12. Okay, episode 12, like I said, was calm after the storm. It continued from where it left off on 11. And then Sweetie was running over there. And then Cora said, you need to go over there, check on your husband. You need to go over and check on your husband. Because Sweetie said she knew what was going on. So when she saw that Greg was in that crowd, she ran back over there. She was over there talking to Greg and stuff. And Greg said, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And then stuff like that. And Cora said, I don't want you, I don't want to put you in the middle of this. I don't want to put you in the middle of this, stuff like that. And stuff like that. I don't want you to get her. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Come on, let's go. Calm down, King, calm down. He was getting all mad and stuff. And then she asked him, she said, King, uh, uh, what was the matter? What set you and Greg out with? He said, he told me that he told you, that you had the big mouth and shut the blank up. He said, he told me that. I don't remember him telling me that. He said he told me. He told me he told you that. Well, I sure didn't hear. He said, well, I didn't hear that first either until he told me. I'm looking at either y'all had y'all mics out or y'all was too drunk. But the way Cora was acting that night, he wants to blame Greg. He should have put Cora in place and said, Cora, come on, calm down now, calm down. He was just sitting there looking, sitting there looking. So like I said, I don't know if the production had the thing down. They were just too drunk, and they just heard what they want to hear. But anyway, Greg got to talking to Curtis and everybody. He said, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, man, it was him. It was on him. I thought everything was okay. Next thing you know, Simone came over and called the group together and said, look, Letitia and Greg and Phaedra and Cheick, they're gonna they're gonna be on the second boat, and everybody else gonna go on the first boat with me. So they showed Letitia and them on the second boat, and then they showed them on the first boat, and they were saying, I don't know what was going on, but and Simone said it was better that I ordered a second boat because I didn't want nobody going overboard. They were saying, yeah, we didn't want nobody getting overboard or going hurt either, but that was a lot. That was a lot. And then something, yeah, Greg was in the wrong. According to what King told me, that's core. According to what King told me, he said he told me to shut up last night, but I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. And then so Tori said, well, I didn't hear that either. And then he said, well, Greg said he said it. And he said, well, there was so much stuff going on, so much good stuff going on. And then Simone said, well, hopefully, we can still have a good time on vacation. Hopefully, everything will go good today, good today. And then Contessa said, I just hate that Greg and Sweet Tea can't be here. She said, well, now it would be best if they just go they just go. And so they left. And then Sweet Tea say, Shaq, how do you feel about this? What do you think about it? Shaq said, I came here to have fun, not to be in part of the drama. And then Sweetie said, Phaedra, it seemed like they brought us on this trip just so they could have some drama, just so we could have drama, be involved and stuff. And then Greg said, I really wasn't coming for no drama. I came here for fun. I didn't think all this was gonna come out. King was wrong. King was wrong for coming at me and charging at me and stuff like that. I wasn't doing that. I was just minding my own business. Next thing you know, switch to the next scene. The next scene was Simone talking about the girls are going to have lunch and the guys are going to the what you call it the smoking board because they told me they want to learn how to roll and smoke up cigarettes. And then so they got that, and then Curry said, "Oh yeah, that's a nice place to what you call." And then Junior said, "Yeah, to relax and get our mind." And said, "Yeah, let's get some drinks. Let's get some drink." And while they were doing that, the ladies was on the other side. And they got to talking, and they were saying, "Ooh, what do you think about last night?" Mimi said, "Like I said, there was a whole lot. There was a whole lot going on, whole lot going on." And Simone said, I'm sorry, Mimi, that this is your first trip with us, and it came out like this. We ain't never had a vacation like this. We always had little stuff going on, but not like this, not like this." And then Kim was talking about, yeah, we showed this. I don't know what was going wrong with Greg, but Greg was wrong for for telling King what he said about Cora. Any man gonna defend any man gonna defend they wife. And I said, Heaven, you keep talking about that girl, that woman, that man's wife. That man, they ain't married yet. And so and so Contessa said, "Well, I just hate that they had to leave and they could be with us." And then Dr. Mimi said, "Well, well, consider what happened. Maybe it was best that they leave." And then Herman said, "Yeah, maybe it was." And then Simone said, "Yeah, sometimes people need a little time to themselves so they can evaluate and go over things and think things through and stuff like that." And so they switched back to the guys, and then they sister said, "We ain't never had a vacation like this." And the girl said, "Nah, we have never had one like this." And then Eugene said, "We sure had it." You say, "Well," and he said, "Well, man, we sorry it happened to you, King. We all kind of accept you into the group and stuff like that." And then King said, "Thank you, Eugene. Y'all accept me in the group." And then here come old henpecked Damon. "Well, I'm on King's side. King was right, and stuff. Greg was wrong. Greg had no business disrespecting King or Cord like that. And I'm looking at, did you watch the same show I watched? Cord started all this stuff. I've been saying this ad nauseum, and it's like now since it's getting close to the end, a whole lot of people are starting to come around and change their mind about Cord and stuff like that because and stuff like that. So it's like them. I would do the same thing. That's what a man's supposed to do. I say, honey, child, you so henpecked by heaven and stuff like that. At first, I was thinking, maybe he was just quiet, but no, he's so henpicked by heaven that he gonna do anything and everything heaven says. Heaven know what she mad. She knows she got her a henpicked man and stuff. And so after that, Simone said, "Well, we finna go and rest up, and then we're gonna get ready we're gonna get ready for our next event." So after they went go to shopping with the next event, next thing you know, they said they're gonna wear some nice colors for their lunch and all that stuff. Next thing you know, they talking about they going to the uh they going to the They're going to the what you call to the lemon thing. Everybody had dressed on yellow and stuff. And they had their lemon stuff on and stuff like that. But before that, they said that was yeah. They said that was they said that was their last thing. So they had their last thing. And so they had the couples thing. I said this couples things never work. I don't know why they do it. They were squeezing all them lemons and stuff for stuff. And so they said, well, Dr. Mimi, since you're a psychiatrist, can you tell us exactly what's going on? She said, well, what I think is that both people are not healed. Well, when both people are not healed and both people ain't done the work, they shouldn't be coming on a couple of triple. They shouldn't be around. You can see Quad eyes looking all crazy, all funny. Quad wanted everybody in that group to blame Greg and Sweet Tea and like she didn't have nothing. And then when Mimi said that, she was kind of taken aback, looking all funny. And then so Simone said, Dr. Jackie, what do you think about it? Dr. Jackie said, I'm telling you right now. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. If one of Curtis's exes came around and we was on vacation, I wouldn't be able to take it. I would lose it. And then so Simone said, anybody else want to say something? And Tori said, give me the lemon bowl now. And she gave a lemon bowl. She said, we done some effed up stuff to people, effed up stuff to people all the time. She said, but it's not fair for us to exclude Greg and Sweet Tea and stuff because they've been around and Corey talking about, well, let me get the thing. Like I said, y'all know Greg, I know Greg, but we just can't be around each other right now. We just can't be around each other right now. And Greg was in the wrong because he disrespected me and he did all this. And I'm looking at girl, you just ain't did nothing else. Next thing you know, it's switch to the next scene. And next thing, Dr. Jackie and Phaedra was talking, and Dr. Jackie said, Phaedra, where you going? You sure you want to leave? She said, yeah, I want to leave. She said, well, was it because of the stuff with Apollo? She said, I'm not to be played with. And I knew, and y'all are mean girls. She said, no, we're not mean girls. She said, no, I'm sure. Phaedra's in that package. She said, Phaedra, you don't want to say anything else to me? Phaedra looked at Dr. Jackie and walked right out that door, her and Cheick on that private plane. Then Dr. Jackie had lunch with a girl. She told the girl that Phaedra didn't want to be with them, that Phaedra left on the private jet. And the husband said, ooh, Phaedra kind of like that. And next thing you know, the show ended. So that was 11 and 12. That's all I have for this video of Marriage and Medicine. I think they said the season finale is supposed to be coming up this Sunday. So I'll try to get 13 and 14 out the way before I do the season finale. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out.